Hello, I'm the Indigo Warrior, and this is your Scorpio Sagittarius Angel Horoscope for the month of September 2017. Before I start with your reading, guys, I have a couple of announcements to make, if that is okay. The first announcement is that I am getting the tripod very soon, and it actually is in the post. So hopefully, by your October readings, guys, that's what the aim is. We won't have a wobbly camera anymore, and you'll be able to see the cards and have a more of a easier reading. The second announcement I'd like to make is that there is a new Facebook page available for people that are interested. You can find the link either through my channel on on my channel where my art is, my cover art is. There's a little link there with the Facebook symbol, or you can follow the link that is in the description below this video. It is a work in progress. I haven't actually kept it updated for the last couple of days, but it is a work in progress, and hopefully that will get better and things will be sorted out soon for that. Okay, let's begin with your reading for the month of September for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp. Okay, your first card, guys, is the New Beginnings card, and Archangel Jeremiah brings this card forward for you guys. And obviously this is starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So there's a few things, guys, that are going to be changing for you at the beginning of September. And what Jeremiah sort of brings through for this card is that, you're going to start something new. You might move, you might have a new career. I feel like some people might have had some family issues that they no longer need in their life. So they've just removed certain family members that have been causing some issues for you. I also feel like, Scorpio Sagittarians, that you're going to find your purpose this month. If you've not already done so, I feel like this month is going to be a great start for you to, know what it is that you want to do with this life, and for you to actually be able to help more people with this. I also feel like that there might be some apologies that need to be made this month as well, guys. So just pay attention to people that re-enter your life and are around you at the present time of the beginning of September, because I feel like apologies will need to be made, or apologies are going to be made towards you, but there's going to be some form of conflict that has been sort of already happened that is going to sort of be resolved in the month of September. Okay, that's what I get from New Beginnings anyway. Okay, so next card we have is apologize. So I did say, apologies made or apologies given. So that's kind of just sort of what I'm sort of bringing through with New Beginnings as well, is that, there will be definitely apologies made and apologies given. It's a conflict resolution sort of month. I get that sense. Okay, the next card, guys, for you is a good night's sleep. So some of you guys, or what I feel like Archangel Raphael sort of bring through is, go to sleep when you are tired. There might be a lot going on in your mind. You might be sort of all over the place, but try and, just relax. Try and just get yourself in bed at a reasonable hour. If you can't sleep, then just try and stay in bed, because I know that some people find it hard to do this, so they get up and they sort of carry on with what they would do normally in an average day. However, what I feel like the angels are sort of bringing through for you guys is, just try and just stay in bed, because you probably will fall asleep eventually, and if not, then perhaps look into certain sort of alternative therapies. Go to a doctor if that's for you. Sort of look into your health and through your sleep at the moment. I also feel like some of you guys might have some nightmares and things like that, and obviously there was a conflict resolution thing that needed to be made. So if you guys have had some nightmares, look into your dreams and pay attention to the dream meanings, because this will give you some answers to how to resolve certain issues that are in your subconscious, and you will be able to feel more healthy and more better, and you'll be able to at least know what the issues are that are sort of below the surface, so you can grow and heal as well. Okay, so then we have the crown chakra, guys. Now, obviously, with a chakra, that card that comes through, I always associate this card with either a block or something that the angels want you to be aware of. So the angels have brought through the crown chakra for you guys this month. It's just pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So I feel like listen. That's what I've got through my head at the moment, is listen. There's certain things, guys, that you haven't been paying attention to. You know, you might have some severe sort of headaches. I know that's normally for the third eye, but because obviously the crown chakra is literally the one above the third eye, sort of just pay attention to what's going on around your sort of your top of your head. If you've got any issues around the top of your head, guys, it might be this crown chakra sort of pushing through and sort of going there. We need to sort of deal with this. I get that sense, but pay attention to your divine guidance. Pay attention to the messages you do receive, because the angels are trying to get through to you guys and trying to give you some messages, you know, and stuff like that. But it feels like you might be having some head injury. There might be a head injury as well, or something like that, that's causing this sort of disruption to go. This might also be why you have the good night's sleep card as well, because this could be another reason of why you can't actually sleep. So just look into this. I feel like health might be a bit of an issue for you guys, so just look into health to do with your head, because this could be beneficial to you. I also get the sense as well that Aries might be important to some of you guys, because obviously, you know, their body part as such that they're associated to is the head. So pay attention to perhaps any areas that you have in your life, because they might be able to clear any blocks, anything that you may be suppressing within. So, you know, you might be able to have some answers for an Arian this month. Okay. So then we have a happy change. So obviously we did have the new beginnings card at the beginning of this month for you, but this card is that your angels have heard your prayers and have branded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. I do feel like some of you guys will have an Arian around you, because there's these type of energy that I'm picking up are quite rapid, quite fast paced and stuff like that, and sort of, you know, very impulsive energy. So it could be just generally another fire sign or the fire element of yourselves that I'm picking up. However, I do feel more Aries. So if you know of an Aries, that this person could be the person that you need to resolve this conflict with that I picked up with. But I feel like someone that is an Aries or has Aries in their chart, so they could be an Aries cusp, they could just have Aries, you know, sun, moon, rising, rising, possibly their Mars. So if they have Aries in them, then this person could actually be quite beneficial to you and will help you with happy changes, will be able to move forwards with certain things. Yeah, that's what I kind of get. But I feel as well is that this month's going to be quite quick for you. So, you know, things might sort of be, you know, things might have felt a bit on hold before. Sagittarius, Scorpio, you know, Scorpio, Sagittarius, you know, that things might have been put on hold a little bit. But this month it's going to sort of go really quick. I get that sense. But great progress. So great progress. I feel like in career sense, project sense, finances and things like that, there's going to be some great progress if there's been some problems before with this in the previous month perhaps. So there's going to be some great sort of opportunities for this to change and be beneficial for you on a better note. Okay. So then we have Metatron that wants to bring this card forward for miracles. So pay attention to the small little signs that are around you, Scorpio, Sagittarians, because there is going to be signs of galore everywhere. There's going to be sort of people that may say something to you and you're going to go, does that make sense? But I kind of feel like that's the universe, that might be the angels themselves speaking through people to sort of give you the messages that you can't get through your crown chakra or your third eye or whatever it is at the moment that is blocking you. You know, you're not open to the messages that the angels want to give you 110%. So pay attention to, you know, small little things that are around and stuff like that, because the angels are going to try and communicate with you guys in very different ways. Okay, let's move on to the middle of your month, guys. Let's see what's going on. So now we have another major arcana for the lovers. So this, I have to add it in. This is the Gemini. This could be the Gemini. So a Gemini could come through with this. I don't like adding in the traditional horoscopes to the major arcanas because I just like to normally just feel what does come through. However, I did feel Gemini, so this could in fact be a Gemini. I know we've also had Arian or Aries that I picked up earlier, but I do feel like Gemini as well is quite relevant. Okay, so this is make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitment and the power of love. So some of you guys have had some issues with your love life. That's what I kind of get from the lovers. It's like this day anyway. Not always. I don't always get this from the lovers, but normally lovers is quite a self-explanatory card in my opinion, because it's anything to do with your love life as such. However, not always. But for you guys, for this month, I feel like this is going to be sort of conflict resolution towards a lover. So, you know, as I said, Arian earlier, and obviously I did feel Gemini, so it could be a Gemini for some of you, that, you know, there's going to be some conflict resolution that needs to be made. There's going to be a definite opportunity for this at the beginning of the month. So hopefully this will carry forward, you know, you'll be able to sort of, you know, make changes that are needed and stuff like that. That's what I kind of get. Okay. Oh, actually, before I move on, the lovers also to me today actually signifies that, you know, if there's any decisions that you need to make, then choose your heart. Don't go necessarily with your logic in your head. Go with what your heart is saying, because remember, your crown chakra may be blocked. So just go with what's sort of going on within, you know, your heart. So listen to your heart, not your logic. I kind of get that sense as well for some of you guys. Okay, so next card we have is expressing. So whatever you do, do it in a creative way. I kind of get that sense. This could be anything, guys. This could be in any area. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. I know it's next to the lovers, but it could be for love for some of you. But for for other people, this could be just in any area of your life. So if you feel more creative and more sort of, you need to put that energy somewhere, then fixate on something that is more of a creative sense, so you can be more creative and more expressionate with how your approach is to life this month. Get this sense. This might give you sort of bonuses in promotions perhaps, or things like that to do with career as well. I kind of get that sense, so pay attention to this. Okay, so we've got detoxification, what Raphael wants to bring forth for you guys. So detoxification normally means, you know, clearing your body, your mind and your life. So you can make healthy, happy changes and live free from basically chemicals. So pay attention to what your body is taking in. So if you are thinking about perhaps quitting smoking, then there might be an opportunity around the month to quit smoking. If you have problems with drink, I've got that as well, problems with drink. If you've got some issues with drink, guys, then you know, there's going to be some opportunities around the middle of the month for you to be able to either understand this about yourself or be able to help you with the healing process of trying to stop you from drinking a little bit too much. You know, I don't say don't drink, it's just, you know, stop drinking so much is the kind of message I'm getting through. I know it's quite harsh for some of you perhaps, but it's the message I get through. So just find an easy sort of way of being able to release certain things. And obviously I do feel like some of you guys, you know, you need to a little bit put the past behind you, and you might feel like you've done that for the beginning of the month as well, but by the middle there could be a little bit of a hiccup, guys, that is going to sort of feel like it's a little bit of a relapse. I kind of get that sense, a little bit of a relapse. So just pay attention to the warning signs of this, because you don't want to sort of spiral out of control. There could be a way around this, and I do feel like there's definitely gonna be ways around this. So just pay attention to little signs this month. Okay, if you get nervous, focus on service. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is also relevant to this sort of thing of obviously put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place, and the law of attraction will ultimately take care of your needs. So just think about what it is that you might be doing. So if you are addicted to certain things, you know, that other people don't really want you to be on, or it's causing you some health issues, things like that, just look at what it is that you want. If you agree with these people, then try and make the steps to change it. If you don't, then that's fine. but just do what it is that you personally feel is the right thing for you, because obviously I just give advice. I just give whatever I'm given to give you guys, so take it, leave it, dump it, whatever, I don't mind. You know, I'm not telling you need to do this, you know, of course not. It's just what I get, so just I go with it. So there could be some choices this month, guys, that you need to make, but the best advice is choose your heart. Choose your heart, and what it is that you generally do know about yourself, and what you know you need and what you don't need, then you will know the answers to this. That is what I get from this. Also, pay attention to the fact that the law of attraction could actually help you. So if you think more positively, more positive things are likely to happen, and if you think more negatively, negative things could in fact happen instead. So just pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, and how you are sort of perceived in this world as well. So just pay attention to this. I also get this card as well for people who feel like they've lost their life purpose, and obviously this happens quite a lot for people who believe that they were on the right track with what they were supposed to do, you know, in their life. However, something's happened, and you know, this could be thing after thing, problem after problem, and now they're back to square one again. I get this sense, if this is for you, then that, you know, just to take another reevaluation and sort of take a step back and think things through, and you should be able to have a new spark, you know. And I feel like it'd be very creative. So some of you guys, you know, your life purpose is going to be something very creative. So if not, just be creative with what you could do. That's what I kind of get as well. Okay. Next card we have is letting go. So releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow the situation to lead you into a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Well, there you go. You know, there's going to be something, I feel like, around the middle of the month, guys, that's going to sort of set you back. I did feel like a relapse sort of thing. That doesn't necessarily have to be a drug or alcohol related incident. It could be anything. But I do feel like it's going to set you back a little bit. What I feel like, guys, that you should do, or, you know, what you could do is, you know, prioritize. And what it is that you generally want, think about that and make the steps to change it. That's what I kind of get for that for you guys. Okay. Okay, we've got Raziel for retreat. So just take yourself away. If you don't want to be around people, perhaps, then just take yourself away. This might help you be able to think a bit more clearer. Might help you be able to connect with your angels and the universe, and or whoever you personally believe. You know, be able to sort of, you know, take yourself away and be able to, you know, reflect and sort of do some self-discovery as well in this sense. Okay. Your end of the month, guys, let's see what we've got. We've got 3 major arcanas, just paying attention. There is 3 major arcanas, so this is quite a big month for you guys, Sagittarius, Scorpios. Very big month for you. Okay, so this is obviously a sudden revelation that allows freedom. Break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So I kind of feel like as well, because obviously there's been a few sort of bumps in the road as such. Beginning of the month, it's going to sort of, you're going to be a sort of a bit unwary. You might have some headaches and things like that going on. Your health may be affected. You know, there could be an apology made or apologies to be made that you sort of you know about, or you want to do, or there's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I feel like more it's gonna happen. So then obviously around the middle of the month, there could be this thing to do with love that could cause you an issue. So just, you know, be a bit more sort of relaxed and sort of try and do this more. Think about what your heart wants. But there's also a possibility of this relapse sort of thing in any area of your life. So just at the end of the month, I feel like what you guys will go through is sort of like this journey and such this month. And this journey is sort of, you know, it's going to be a bit bumpy, then it's going to go downhill, but then there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel. I kind of get that. So just, if you're not happy with the way that your life is going, you're not happy with the choices you've personally made, then change it at the end of the month, and there is definitely going to be doors open for you. Remember, one door closes, another opens, and that is definitely what I feel for you guys. So just to pay attention to that, and don't procrastinate either. You know, I know it's easy to do that if you like sort of like, I'm a bit unsure about going through this door, you know, but just go for it. Take that leap of faith and just go for it. That's what I kind of feel. Okay. Next we have show appreciation. So if other people have been, you know, like giving you things, you know, advice, gifts, things like that, then, you know, just show that you do appreciate these other people, because these other people might have a little bit of self-esteem issues as well, I've just felt. So just be thankful for what you do have in your life. Be thankful to people who have helped and stuff like that, and helped you through different processes that you've been going through recently, things like that. So just try and say thanks. If you don't have money, then that's fine. Just, you know, you don't have to give them gifts and things like that in the material sense. You can give them a hug, you can high five someone, you know, you can do something like that, or just sit with them and sort of have a chat. You know, you don't have to physically give them something. Just by just sitting with them, you're giving them your time, and you're giving them your appreciation. So I just kind of feel like that's what the message is here, guys. Okay, so next we have yes. So the answer that you guys probably will have, like sort of like there's be a solution around this time in a month, and I feel like what I just said about, you know, be sort of show appreciation to the people that are in your life and stuff like that. You know, they might give you an answer to something, and you're gonna go, yes, that makes a lot of sense. I kind of get that sense. I also feel that, you know, you might ask yourself a lot of questions around this month, but you're going to know the answers to each and every single one of these questions. And the angels are sort of going, you know, trust yourself, trust that in your own abilities. You know what it is that who you are, you know what it is that you want. And the angels are sort of allowing you to sort of, you know, go for it. You know, they're going to help you. They're going to stand with you every step of the way. You know, you're going to get there. That's the sense I get. Okay. Next card, guys, is listen to your intuitive feelings. Well, there you go. So just, you know, listen to what it is that you generally do want. I get that sense for you guys this month. What is it that you guys want? That's the question you need to ask yourselves. You know, what is it that I want? You know, so just pay attention to that, because that is the sort of message I'm getting this month for you guys. Is, you know, what is it that you generally do 110% want? You know, I'm not going to answer that for you, because that is something you guys need to answer for yourselves, you know, and you will know that answer. I feel like a lot of you already do know that answer, but you probably all know the answer. It's just some of you might not go, some of you might go, well, I don't know what that means. But just take a break, retreat if need be, and sort of listen to what your intuitive feelings say, listen to what your guidance says, you know, and I'm sure you'll get the answer. I generally feel this very strongly. Okay. So then we have, okay, healer of thoughts. So it is definitely time to clean up your life. So get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor and offers a lot of life experience. I will just add that I did feel Gemini earlier, and I feel like this person could be, what the angels sort of bring through here again is that this Gemini could cause you some issues at the end of the month. So just, if this does apply to you, I'm not saying, you know, everyone that is Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp has a Gemini friend or a Gemini person around you to get rid of them. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel that some of you guys have had this Gemini, you know, that's caused some issues for you. So just pay attention to that. And if you personally want to get rid of them, then get rid of them. But I feel like that is something to highlight. But you know, this is definitely a month to get rid of things that you no longer serve you, that you no longer need, you know, conflict resolution, you know, and things like that. I get that sense. Okay, and your last card, guys, is you have divine intelligence. So you know the answers. You know the answers, guys. This is like quite a self-explanatory reading, I feel. You know the answers. You know, it's sort of, there's a lot of things that you might need to let go of this month. There's a lot of things that you might need to think about. You might need to sort of remember who you are. I get that sense. So, you know, there might be, crown chakra might be a bit blocked, but there are definitely techniques to get, you know, that cleared again and reopened and functioning wonderfully again, so you can hear the guidance that you truly do deserve. Obviously there are other ways of getting guidance, which I did feel the angels were going to try and sort of do for you guys, is that they're going to, you know, show you little signs and things like that. So just pay attention to different bits and pieces that are going on in your life. Okay, I think that is your reading, guys. Now, obviously, I am the Indigo Warrior. I am new to giving readings on YouTube. This is the second month that I have done it. I am not going to be for everybody. And please, if you didn't get a message, please don't make one fit you, because I'm a very firm believer of that. Because otherwise, if you didn't get a message and you try and give yourself a message as such through what I've just said, then you could get yourself all a little bit confused, and it's not going to make much sense to you. And you know, that's going to cause you some problems. You know, you're not going to sort of know which way is right as such. And as I said, I'm a strong firm believer, do not make a message fit you if it did not fit you. If it didn't fit you, then please go to a different reader. You know, they might have a different message that they want to give you and stuff like that. And obviously I work with angels, you know, and obviously I have a spirit guide as well that comes through quite a lot and wants to give, you know, some messages through as well. So I just sort of a spirit helper as such. So just pay attention to that. So, you know, if I don't give you a message, then I apologize for that. But, you know, it's obviously not important for you to have a message from me. So just find another person that may be able to help you better. That's what I get from that anyway. It's what I would say normally to anybody as well. Obviously, because I'm not going to be for everyone. Okay, as I said, I've got a tripod in the post. There is one coming from hopefully next month's readings. So fingers crossed that it works, and you know, it'll be here soon. And hopefully by the next time I do your reading, guys, you will have a kick-ass video. So fingers crossed on that one. But yeah, okay. Okay, if I want to say thank you to people who have liked my videos and have even disliked my videos, people who have subscribed and have shared and have commented and things like that, because it makes me feel like the message is going to the correct people. So thank you very much, guys. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I'll see you again. I'm Indigo Warrior. This was your Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp, Angel Horoscope for the month of September 2017. I will hopefully see you guys next month. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.